Hello, I hope everyone is doing good. I've been meaning to post this dream. I had it like 1 or 2 days ago at this point. But in this dream, in this part of the dream, I was with my family member, the one who I said is supposed to come down, and we were talking about the tribulation. And I don't think it had happened yet. I think it was like coming and we were expecting it. But she had asked why it was necessary. Like why would God do tribulation on earth? And the answer I gave her is that way everyone would know that there is a God. There would be no excuse. And I gave her this example. I said, if 7 comets fell from the sky and they went one after another, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 7 minutes passed, and then 7 more came, right? And I believe I had also used like the example of a tornado, like if 7 touched down, 7 minutes passed, and then 7 more touched down. I said that they would not be able to explain this away by, some anomaly. Scientists would not be able to explain this. People would know that there is a God and that this is his wrath, and they would know that they could seek him, and that they would look towards the Bible. That was my explanation to her. And some people have been saying in the comments that they're worried about their family members going through tribulation. And I was worried at one point too, but when I had woke up, it was like that state where you're like not fully awake, but you're not fully asleep, and you're like in the in-between, and you could either go back to sleep or you could wake up, but you're not awake yet. It was in that moment, and all of a sudden I start having like biblical thoughts. It was like King James version type of speaking in my head, and it said something along the lines of, because I don't remember the exact words, but it said something along the lines of my will for the Gentiles will be accomplished. Like what I want to do for the Gentiles will be accomplished. And I saw the person's face who I was worried about as I'm getting a whole message. That's the only part of the message I remember. But I see the person's face, like I'm imagining their face. And so I know who the message is for. And then I wake up and I'm like, whoa, did I really just have those thoughts? Like, did I really just think that? That's so strange. But that's how you know it's God, because why would I, as soon as I wake up, be talking like King James version speech? So, after that moment, I just had peace that, hey, God knows what he's doing. And I know that the people who are left behind, the lukewarm Christians, they're going to be the perfect people to be here on earth because they know the Bible, they just didn't apply it. And if we're in an era where there's no technology available, or maybe it's been like corrupted and Bibles aren't available, they're the walking Bibles, right? These are the people who can quote to you scriptures super duper quick, but then as soon as they're having any sort of issues in life, they're just like not displaying any of the fruits, and they don't follow Jesus's teachings. They know him, they know of him, they don't really know him. And so they're going to be used by God to minister to the Gentiles, right? They have a purpose. And so don't be afraid when they don't be afraid that they'll be left behind. God has a plan, and it's going to be accomplished. I opened my Bible, and it opened to this, fear not, for I am with you. And I think this is just the perfect chapter for those who are worried about their loved ones being left behind, right? And this is Isaiah chapter 41. But all right, family, I love you and be blessed.